Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle and to another what I eat in a day video. So this video is what I eat in a weekend. I filmed quite a few of these. A lot of them will be what I eat when I'm at work or a typical working day, weekday. But I thought that I would actually share what I eat in a day at a weekend because I feel like I'm a little bit more relaxed at the weekend as well. So yeah, hopefully you do enjoy it. Most of you know that I'm following Slimming World, so I will include any thin values for anything that I do mention today, but will also include all of the calories if you are calorie counting and just trying to eat a little bit more healthily too. As always, I'll include the list of ingredients in the description box if you want to follow that. I'll put all the exact quantities for everything down below, and then you can obviously go out and buy it if you want to make any of the meals. I feel like I've got into a little bit of a rut recently. I feel like I started the year off doing really well. I was definitely getting some losses. And then life has just been so busy recently. I've had my daughter's birthday, Valentine's Day, my partner's birthday. My daughter's had leaving drinks and stuff. So I just feel like I've been quite bad. Got into a bit of a rut and I feel like I'm really good in the week. So I'm quite good at meal planning and I generally stick to that in the week. But then when it comes to kind of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I feel like I'm not that great. And sometimes we'll, end up getting a takeaway or something, or just making unhealthy food choices, just grabbing a pizza out of the freezer or something. So yeah, I'm really trying to stop doing that. So I've decided that for 3 nights a week, I'm going to use HelloFresh. This video is kindly sponsored by HelloFresh, but I am also a paying customer. You basically go online, answer a couple of questions about what you typically like to eat, if you have any dietary preferences, how many people that you will be ordering for, and then how many meals that you would like it for each week. There are such a huge variety of meals to choose from each week, which I really like because it just stops me getting stuck in that rut. And then I don't know why, but in my head, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a treat because I feel like I'm not having to meal plan it and prep it. I mean, I still have to prep it obviously, but I feel like, I don't know, it's just in my head, I feel like it's almost like a takeaway. So, but it's not even that bad for me, if that makes sense. Once you've then selected the meals that you want, you then choose the date and the time that you want it delivered so you can make sure you're at home. And it all comes delivered in a box and it will have like the frozen things in there so it keeps your meat nice and fresh. And then each meal comes with a recipe card. So I'll share the recipe cards that I've got for, I got 3 for this week, and then each recipe card also has its own number on it, and then that number corresponds to a bag which has all of the ingredients in, so it's super easy. I literally just store the bags in the fridge. When I go to make that dinner, I grab it out and it's got everything that I need in there, so there's no more excuses of, oh, I can't make my healthy meal because I haven't got one type of ingredient, and that would mean I'd have to go to the shop. I love that it has all the ingredients there for you. Everything is pre-portioned as well, which I think is really useful, especially if I'm only making meals for, say, 2 of us. It can sometimes be really expensive to have to buy like a whole jar of something or a whole sauce when probably you only need like 2 tablespoons of it, and then unless you're using it again quite quickly, it ends up going off and you throw it away and it's just a huge waste. So yeah, for me, it does actually save me cost, time, and reduces waste as well. So far, I'm really impressed with it. It adds a little diversity and definitely makes meal planning a bit easier, because trying to meal plan kind of 7 meals, now I'm only having to meal plan 4 meals. It just makes it so much easier because it just takes all of that kind of stress out of it as well. And I do have a great discount code, so I'll put the QR screen on the screen now, or you can follow the link down below and you will get 60% off your first order, which is amazing because it's practically then half price. And then after that, I think you will get 25% off your next 10 boxes, which is incredible. But like I said, yeah, you just follow the QR code or the link down below and then you can have the discount as well if you want to try it. As always, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, so I'll just have black coffee with a dash of skimmed milk in it. I get asked about these cups a lot as well actually. They're really good and they keep the drink warm. They're just from Amazon, so we'll link them down below if anyone's interested. it's the weekend, I sometimes have a bit of a treat breakfast, but treat breakfast doesn't necessarily mean a bad breakfast. So this morning you can see that I've just made scrambled egg with some asparagus and some smoked salmon. The asparagus and smoked salmon was both on offer in Marks and Spencer's yesterday, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick that up and have that for breakfast this morning. So yeah, I absolutely love this breakfast because it feels like a real treat. It feels quite luxurious, but it doesn't use any of my healthy extras. It's fairly low in calories and it keeps me full until lunchtime as well. I'm just about to make lunch now, so I haven't eaten anything else since we last spoke at breakfast. Breakfast kept me full for ages, which is good. So I'm just about to make lunch. I'm having a pizza wrap with some salad and tomato and mozzarella on the side, which I love. So Arabella and I are both having this. I love it because you can put kind of anything that you want on it, and it does keep me full for quite a bit as well, and it just feels like a little bit different to just having a standard kind of wrap. It's super easy to make the wraps that I'm having for lunch. So I always use these Weight Watchers wraps. They're one of your healthy extra B if you're following Slimming World, or if not, are only 120 calories, so a great little snack. And then I'll just add some tomato puree on here, ham. You can add whatever you want if you've got mushrooms or anything in the fridge. I'm just adding some ham and some mozzarella, and then to go on the side, I'm just going to make a little bit of salad and then a tomato and mozzarella kind of salad on the side as well, just to get a little bit of green and speed into my day. I squeeze a little tomato puree on the wrap, add some oregano and then spread it over the base. You can then add whatever you want, but Arabella and I are keeping it really simple and having just cheese and ham. Once you've put your topping on, it then goes in the oven for around 6 to 8 minutes. So I've left the pizzas in there about 6 minutes and they are nice and crispy now. I'm just going to cut them up and serve them with the salad, tomato and mozzarella. This is what I'm having for lunch. Honestly, how appetizing does that look? It's much more than just like a pizza, and it feels like you're eating so much food, whereas in reality it's fairly low in calories. No sins on here neither, so if you're following Slimming World, it's completely sin free. As you'll have seen, all I've done is use my Healthy Extra B for the wrap, and then Healthy Extra A even for my mozzarella. Just got some salad on the side, and then I've just put a little bit of balsamic vinegar on as well. And yeah, this is definitely one of my go-to lunches. Arabella's having hers, but without the salad on the side as well. So it is delicious. That looks yummy, Bella. Is it nice? Yay! So we're back from our walk now, so I'm getting my steps in for the day, although I couldn't believe how muddy it was there. Eating wise, I haven't really had that much to eat. I had an apple, which I took with me, and then just had some little, like these cookie flapjack things, which I got from M&S. They come in at 86 calories, or around 4 sins if you are following Slimming World, and were actually really tasty. You get about 6 mini little biscuits in there, and yeah, just when you fancy something a little bit sweet. And then the only other thing that I've had is a coffee. So I had another cup of coffee, again just with a little splash of milk in it. Now I'm home and just about to make dinner. So this evening we're having one of our HelloFresh meals. So tonight we have got yaki style beef udon noodles, which sounds absolutely amazing. How nice does that look? So yeah, I've just got all of the ingredients out. I'm going to make that now, and then obviously I'll show you guys how to make it as well. So as I mentioned with HelloFresh earlier, you get this little recipe card which has got all of the ingredients, a picture of what the meal will be, and then it's got step-by-step instructions with pictures, which I really like. This is one of the Calorie Smart ones, so they're all, I think the Calorie Smart ones mean that they're under 650 calories. And then I mentioned earlier that each kind of meal comes with a little number on it, and then that comes with a bag with a corresponding number on it, which has got all of your ingredients in there. And then the only things that are separate are just any ingredients that you needed for the fridge, but the rest of it, then I can just grab this. Super handy, literally don't need anything else. And if you do need anything, like it will say here, pantry items, so I will need oil, salt and pepper, but literally everything else comes with it, which is just so handy. I've just got out all the ingredients that you'll need. So if you are replicating this at home, then you will need some udon noodles. These are just the ones that are ready to go in a wok. Then sauce wise, I've got soy sauce, Worcester sauce, rice wine vinegar, I can never say this properly, ketchup, mayonnaise, need some beef mince, some sliced mushrooms, some pak choy, a little bit of honey, and some crispy onions as well. So that's what I mean by it's just amazing that this all comes, because I've bought this before and I'd have to buy like the whole jar, for example, whereas actually I only need, I don't know, what, like 50 grams of it, and then I end up wasting my money buying the whole jar when I just need a little bit of it. So yeah, this I cannot wait to make, so I'll show you how to make it now. To get a large frying pan or a wok and put it onto a medium to high heat, and then spray it with a little bit of oil in there, or fry light or coconut, whatever you kind of use. I'm just going to use this virgin coconut oil, 1 calorie spray. So spray that in there, and then you want to add your mince and your mushrooms. I've just broken the meat up a little bit with my spatula. Now I'm going to add in the mushrooms. Honestly, this makes it so much easier. I know it's lazy, but already sliced as well, so I just need to literally put these in. So just fry that off for about 5 minutes or so, just until all of the mince is browned and the mushrooms start to soften. Whilst the mince and mushrooms are doing, I'm just going to quickly prep the veg, which couldn't be simpler, because all I'm going to do is peel the garlic clove, and then that can go in. And then I'll just trim the heads off the pak choy. So just trim that off and literally just separate out the leaves. And that's what I mean by prep. That's honestly so easy. That's like as much prep as I've got to do. And then that's ready to go in there. Once the mince is almost brown, so all I've done is just drained any additional fat off there, then season it, and grab this, season it with some salt and pepper. Give that a quick stir around, then you want to add in your garlic cloves. So it says 1 garlic clove, but I love garlic, so I'm just going to add in a couple. Give that a good mix around. Then add in the pak choy. Again, just kind of stir that around. That won't take long. It will almost like steam in there as well. I'm just going to leave that for about 2 minutes. I've just left that for around 3 minutes. Now it's time to add in all your sauces. So I'm going to add in the ketchup mayonnaise. I'm probably saying this completely wrong, so if I am, then I apologise. I'm just going to squeeze that in. So I'm making this for 4 people, so I've got 2 sachets of this. So that's 25 grams a sachet, so that would be 50 grams. And you can buy jars of this in the supermarket as well. But like I said, this is just so handy because it comes ready portioned, and then I don't end up wasting a whole jar. Then you want to add in your rice wine vinegar. So again, these are 15ml sachets. So pour that in. A couple of sachets of Worcestershire sauce. So that's 30 grams of Worcestershire sauce. And then lastly, the soy sauce. So again, this will be around 30ml of soy sauce. Oh, I nearly forgot, I've got the honey as well. So I've got a couple of sachets of the honey. I don't know how much is in here, probably about 5 grams or something, maybe about a tablespoon of honey I would say is in there. To give all of that a really good stir together, you just want to simmer this, mix it all together for probably around 4 to 5 minutes until the sauce has thickened. But like I was saying earlier, it's so good because it literally gives you like step-by-step directions, and you know everything you need to do. So I've just put all my sauce in, and then it tells me what I need to do there with the picture, so I know what it should look like as well. So it's now almost ready. So the sauce has started to thicken a little bit. I'm just going to add in the udon noodles. So I've got 2 packs of this because it's for 4 of us. I'm just going to break that up, stir it through, and then in a couple of minutes that will be ready to eat. If your sauce is a little bit too thick, then it does say you can add some water as well. But honestly, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Once you've dished it up, all you then need to do is just top it with a few of the crispy onions. I cannot wait to try this because it smells incredible. So I cannot wait to tuck into this. Everyone else has had some. What's the verdict?
Yeah, it's really good.
Good? Good. So, honestly, like I said, it smells delicious and was so easy to make as well. But Arabella's giving me all her mushrooms because she doesn't like mushrooms. But do you like the rest of it? Yeah? So it's a thumbs up from the rest of the family. Really nice, and honestly something that I would probably never like make normally when I'm doing dinner. So yeah, quite nice to have something a little bit different. I haven't worked out the sin values yet, so I will work that out after when I'm editing and put them on the screen for you. So I've just finished dinner and I have to say it was delicious, wasn't it?
It was good.
So, and now we are treating ourselves to a little glass of wine. Obviously I'll have to sin this, but I feel like I've been fairly good on sin today, so I can sin this. But yeah, it's Tamsin's last weekend. I think I've mentioned before on previous videos, she goes travelling, is it Tuesday?
2 days,
yes. Yeah, so she goes travelling for however long, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Round Asia and then off to Australia. So yeah, it's going to be sad. So we're just sitting drinking a glass of wine together, and then I'm going to sit down, fill in my food diary and work out my sins that I've had today. So I've just sat down now and filled in my food diary. Those of you that have watched my videos before will know that I really recommend this. It cost me about £5 from Amazon, and it's the best way for tracking your food and making yourself accountable. So you can see in here, I just track everything that I have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, any kind of sin values. If you're following Slimming World, I also put my calories in there. So you can see today, I've just included the wine as well that I've had on there. So I've come in at 14 sins for today, so fairly high in sins. But bearing in mind the wine was 14 sins of that. Calorie wise isn't too bad. Again, considering I've still had a glass of wine, I came in at just over 1,500 calories, which I think is fairly good. The dinner as well, really surprised, was only 566 calories. Really huge portions as well, filled me up loads. Yes, I'm really surprised at how low in calories the dinner was as well. So that is everything that I'm going to eat. I won't have anything else today. If I do, then I'll probably just have some fruit or something, but we'll obviously add that, but I more than likely won't, and we'll just get ready for bed shortly anyway. So yeah, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Remember that my discount code for HelloFresh will be linked down below. It's an amazing code, will give you 60% off your first box, which is incredible if you want to try it for yourself. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye!